Have you heard that terrific song, Na Baap Bada Na Maiya? The whole thing is that ki bhaiya sabse bada rupaiya. Well, in Bollywood, the Baap and Maiya are as important as the rupaiya because the film industry is a great believer in nepotism. Your last name and your family connections go a long way here, at least in getting you that first break. I'll admit it's become a far more egalitarian space than it used to be, and ultimately, talent finds the spotlight. Look at the careers of Anurag Kashyap, Nawazuddin Siddiqui, or Rajkumar Rao. But still, it always helps to have childhood friends with last names like Khan, Chopra, or Bachchan. Here are a few opinions on nepotism in Bollywood.
I think there are so many prejudices against people who come from the outside, and it's heartbreaking because when you do a gangster being an outsider, it's not appreciated that much as opposed to when someone's kid does something very mediocre and it's supposed to be the performance of the year. So I think that's heartbreaking. It's discouraging in every way.
The only upper hand that they would have is that they're always in the view of everybody around. Like we grow up with everybody, so everybody knows that we are around. They know what we look like and what we are like and how much training we've done because they're all friends, they come home, etc., etc. But the downside to that is that a lot of them also don't take you seriously because they think you're like a bacha or, someone's your aunt, someone's your uncle, and someone's something. And so what happens is that there is also that element, the professional element that might just go away.
It probably helps you just getting inside the industry, but after that, it doesn't really matter because if your films flop or your films don't do well, then people are going to make fun of you regardless, and nobody's going to offer you films if you're not talented. So at the end of the day, only talent and hard work works.
I just feel bad when somebody is so bad, and I still have to see him or her in 25 films just because he's somebody's son or daughter. Then I feel no, that's not fair.
Yeah.
If he would have been an outsider, 2 films, and you'd be like, bye-bye. There are 1,000 other people waiting to, act.
I actually think when you don't come from the film industry, it's probably a little harder to get a job. But then once you do, I feel like you're kind of like an underdog. So really, no one really expects anything out of you. So I think that way it's actually a plus point. But what happens is what you kind of have to. I feel like you have to sustain yourself, and that's probably a bit harder. So you're constantly, every move of yours, every little thing that you do, big film, something, whatever you do, you're constantly, I guess, a little insecure whether your position is, whether you have established yourself or not. I think that's what happens in the beginning because that's probably what I experienced in the beginning.
Film Companion is my attempt to be your film buddy. Let me know what you like and what you don't like, and keep subscribing for your film fix.